Back again for another video. So on this topic, we'll be talking about what you see on the screen. Apparently there was a change.org petition to remove Kevin Samuels away from YouTube and Instagram. It has 7,149 people signed into it. It says, let's get to 7,500. I thought this might be interesting to go over because I'm just coming upon it. But let's go over what it says. I have not read it yet, but let's get into it. With the rise in violence against women, specifically African American women, YouTuber Kevin Samuels has galvanized a community of men of all races and nationalities in the outspoken hatred of women. Really? Is that what Kevin Samuels does? He speaks hatred to women. Removing the voice of diverse vitriol will allow women to feel safer, not only in public spaces, but in online communities as well. So, Kevin Samuels calling out women for their inconsistencies and their unrealistic expectations based on the reality is making women feel unsafe. To my knowledge, Kevin Samuels haven't said anything violent towards women or has done anything or suggest anything be done violent to women. Most of what I hear from Kevin Samuels is pretty much accountability for what you've done in your life. That's it. But let's continue. Freedom of speech is a constitutional right for each of us. However, when that speech is loaded with thoughts and threats of violence towards women, manipulation of young women, and even fantasies of death to women, that freedom of speech becomes a prison for all people. Those thoughts and desires are intended to isolate. Very interesting. That is a very interesting thing to say. Because once again, Kevin Samuels has not spoken any sort of violence towards women, nor does he advocate for violence towards women, according to what I've come across in regards to Kevin Samuels and his rhetoric. But if anyone could definitely point me to where he said be violent towards women or has expressed any types of sentiments to be violent towards women, or it has even shown in his lifetime that he has been violent toward women, please definitely put that link in the description and I will stand corrected according to what is said here and that evidence presented. But until then, I don't think such things exist, nor have I came across such things. But anyways, acts of violence, sexually predatory behavior, and even death has been documented as stemming from rhetoric. Mr. Samuels and his community of followers has spewed in just the last 12 months alone. Once again, I like to see the links on that one. Women feel unsafe in the presence of men who identify with his ideology and have been berated while going about their daily lives. Yes, even at work, with criticisms that have been spoken directly from Mr. Samuel's mouth. The very words that were spoken, on social media platforms have permeated every facet of daily life for unsuspecting women. They didn't put a comma in there. Removing this leader of hatred against women will bring reprieve for us all. Geez. 7,000 supporters, 35 minutes. Oh, let's read some of the comments. He should be removed from his degrading comments and treatment of women. YouTube should not be condoning his type of nonsense. This man is abusive to women. Oh, let's read some more. Let's see. This is public, so if you put your stuff here, I don't know. Anybody can come read this. Have you realized that white men, Asian men, and Latino men who talk about their counterparts this way are deleted or removed from social media? They do this to protect their women and their community. People don't care to protect black women or the community, which is why he doesn't get blocked for saying what he says. I don't think so, because Sandman is a white guy. And yeah, he's been talking about women of specifically his own race for a very long time. So I don't think, and he has a large following. So I don't think that qualifies. Let's see. This one says he's completely dangerous. He's trying to normalize abuse and cheating. His recent live. He doesn't care about BW at all. He literally let a Colombian chick trash BW, or on his live yesterday, and said Becky was better in bed and how WM was better than BW. All his minions celebrated that and agreed in the comments, and live stream comments are even worse. I'm tired of the hatred, specifically black women. Yeah. So you guys can read these comments. I'm, kind of nauseated by it a little bit. I guess I'll read one more. Kevin Samuels is very toxic. He permeates misogyny in the black community. He's a fraud, and he claims that black women don't suffer from domestic violence. He is not the voice of our community, which is very interesting. They swear there's some a large following of misogynistic men, because that comes from the whole idea of a patriarchy. You can't be a misogynist without a patriarchy, right? So I don't know. This is very interesting. I don't know why these, there's a lot of people really upset about Kevin Samuels. But the thing that they don't know is the more that they do things like this, the more exposure he's going to get and the further reach he's going to have, because there are plenty of people, who never heard of Kevin Samuels until someone says, oh, he talks about, this and that and black women, blah, 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 blah. And people become interested in what that conversation is about, and they go seek him out and look at him. And, they may become a new part of his following. So, it's really strange. So what is this? Let's see. Let's see. And 4 others started the petition to YouTube, and 4 others. What are the other petitions? Let's see. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Is Kevin Samuels on TikTok? But geez, look at the people pouring in. That's crazy. So many people have so much to say about one man. That's so crazy to me. But anyways, like, comment, and share. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Patreon. And until next time, this is the Wolf in Beta Clothes. May you have a good day, and peace be with you.